it's where you can manage all the users. Hello, if you have been watching my previous videos about Dynamics 365, I did give an overview of what Dynamics 365 is, CRM and ERP, very high level, just a bit of history, what are the various services under the umbrella of CRM and ERP and where it is seated at, and Azure cloud services. But now I'm just want to show in this video how to get ready for you to get a trial access. So if you are a test analyst, if you are business analyst or process analyst or project manager, maybe a developer as well, who have been assigned or tasked to work with Dynamics 365 and you have no idea where to start. And before you get your hands on the actual customers, if you are a contractor, if you are employee, before you actually get access to the actual system, if you wanted to have a go, or if you are preparing for the certifications. There are various certifications on Dynamics 365 and Power Apps or Power Platform. The trial version, it is, let's have a look. So I'm just going to open my browser. One thing I would suggest is to get, okay, so if I just move this video away. So one thing I suggest is to not to use your personal account or use your business email account as well. Just you could either browse as a guest or if you want to create a new profile. In this case, in this example here, I'm just going to use as an example as a guest, but also in private window as well. The reason being is because when you go through this process, these are steps I'm going to go through now, Windows Microsoft looks up the account that you are logged in your browser. Okay, so let's find first. Okay, so what it's good to start with is to have a developer account. So you can get one from Microsoft. So let's just search for. I'll put the links here, but it's just to help you find the best way. So you can get the developer Microsoft dev program, which gives you like an instance for you to play while you are learning, you're training. So Microsoft provide you with a sandbox for 90 days. You can get an extension later on as well, but it will give you a play area with 25 licenses of users that you can use to set up like security roles and things like that. There are other things you can play with these as well. I'm not going to go through everything, just I'm going to focus on Dynamics, but in future I will be talking about SharePoint, Power BI as well. But for this instance, it's just to kind of help you get it up and running before you get access to the trial of Dynamics. So I'm just gonna go and join in. So I suggest create a new account. So just create a new account. Like I said, don't use your personal or work email. Just create a new one. So I'm just going to just randomly say, I don't know, MS 365. Okay, so I don't have that email. So what I'm going to do is just get a new email. So Outlook, you can get Outlook or Hotmail. So I'm just going to get Outlook. So MSD 365 demo. Okay, I'm just going to say MyExpert.Solutions because I think that might have already been taken. So next. So create a password. So I'm just going to create a password. I'm just going to save these on the memory. And, so just going to create a password. Yeah, I don't want to get the offers. United Kingdom, because I live in United Kingdom, even though I'm not British. Well, I am British now because I've been living for a while, but I'm just gonna put a random date. It's not my actual birthday. Okay, so please solve the puzzle. So it is not showing to me, but what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna play now. Okay, penguin, where's the penguin? There you go. Create an account. It's just it is pretty straightforward. It's similar to okay, create the first name, last name. It's pretty forward, similar to you creating any other account. So I'm just going to is asked to add a name. So first name Roger Silva SG 3M. Okay, on the road to get these up and running. Okay, so I've got these. I've got everything that I need now. Okay, so let me just see. Okay, I get access to all these apps. Nice. For info. Microsoft accounts. Asking to buy these. Okay, so now let's go back to the developer account creation. Now I have the email set up, so I'm just gonna go back again to the Dev Center and then join now, because now I have the email to join. Okay, just see. Just gonna add the telephone number. Alternative email address. Just gonna add the alternative email address. Could be the one that you're probably gonna see these email quite a lot on my demonstrations. Okay, I need to get this code, so let me just get the code. Okay, I've got the code. Verify identity again. So let's just check. Okay. Send the verification code. So your address. So this is the email I normally use for demonstration. So I'll receive the code. Verify Okay, I don't want to set up these now. Okay. So I have that now. So let's try again. Let's try the developer program. Join now. Okay, it may take a few hours to appear, so I'm just gonna try that. You might come across this as well, so I'll come back to it again. Just gonna rename, maybe because I have used this name a few times. It could be the reason. You never know. So let me try again. So I'm just gonna log in again to the join the developer program. Okay. Yeah, again, it could take a few hours to change, so I'll try again in a while. Okay, I looked up again, and what it could be is that I need to switch the browser. So if I try that, it's good. I'm showing you this because you might come across this as well yourself. So try this new window in private browser, and I'm going to access the developer website program on that, and let's try again. So okay, brilliant. So far so good. Let's log in. So let me just copy the email back again. Okay, next. Let's sign in. Yes. Okay, yeah, it's still showing the issue. Okay, so I don't know if it is because I have had tried this a few times and maybe knows my IP address and is preventing me to go ahead. So that could be one reason. I know I can log in. You can see I have logged in. You'll be like, oh, but Roger, you logged in. Yes, I am, but this is a personal account, and I don't want a personal account. I would like to have the developer's account, which you would be able to see a lot more here on this side. So this is a very basic account. For what we wanted to show, it's not ideal for what we wanted to see. Okay, let's just have a look. So here, for example, I want to see admin, Microsoft admin, and I can't see it. So that tells me this is a simple account as well. And I can judge by the number of apps as well, showing in here. Okay, and the confirmation email as well. So let's keep on trying. Okay, let's try again. Let's see if that would work. So I can go to the other browser now. We know that it doesn't matter which one we use. So let's have a look. So let's try to join now. Okay, so now we are in the dashboard to join the Microsoft 365 developer program. So I've just used the email that I've created earlier, changed the name a little bit. So now let's select the country I'm in. So I live in the United Kingdom at the moment. So let's select that one. Company, just going to use MyExpert.Solutions, English, and accept the terms and conditions. I'm not going to select for marketing. Next. Okay, so what's your primary focus of developer? So choose only one. So it's personal projects for me. So what areas of Microsoft 365 development are you interested in? Well, it doesn't say Dynamics 365 here, but as we talked in previous videos, and my first video I talked about the Dynamics 365 sits on top of Power Platform, so I'm going to select Power Platform, but if you would like to select everything else, it's fine. Just going to save it. Welcome. Good. Okay. Brilliant. So now I am into the developer program. So let's set up a E5 subscription. Okay, so given a bit of time, and since the last time we got some error on the screen, another way as well to get to the setup to the E5 subscription, go to your email, the one that you just set up. You can get into it from here, so let's say from your Microsoft account. You just go to this cog here and just go to Outlook, and that will open up your email. And I've just opened up the email about the Microsoft 365 developer program, the one I've just set up, and just click on the access your profile here. And by the way, for me, it did go into the junk mail, so have a look on your junk mail. And you get the setup your Microsoft 365 E5 sandbox. It might have worked for you first time when you're clicking here, but if you come across an error, just go through these steps about getting through this email here. Okay. So what it does here is just say there's an instant way to create an instant box, or you can configure your own from scratch. If you are more advanced and more expert on this, you can go through the configurable sandbox. I'm just going to use the standard one to speed up the process. So just going to click next. I'm going to select Europe because I am in Europe. Admin username for me to log into the admin area. And I'm just going to put something similar to the name I have for this one. So for this email here, which I'll just use that MSD365 demo MyExpert.Solution. Something easy for me to remember. Okay, use alternative password for all 16 featured users. I'm just gonna leave it the same because it's just for me to try out. It's gonna continue. Okay, I'm just gonna use my phone. I hope it works because I have used this phone a few times before. Okay, the setting up is in progress. It's a good sign. Brilliant. Now I have 90 days of an E5 license. This is my main domain. You see there? I would save that. So I have it. Please administrator here as well. I would save that. And let's go in there. If you want to see more details about how to get into things. Right. Let's go to subscription. So it's the same password. Security, enhanced security, can use authenticator. So I'm just going to skip this for 14 days for now, just to speed up this process. So now, so I've just used the new email I've just copied from the setup process. I've used the new password I've just created now as well for this account. It's not the same password as the previous one, the first account. And so you'll notice here, do you remember earlier I mentioned about, I knew about the apps that was showing here was different because I couldn't see this admin area here. And the admin is it's where, skip this for 14 days. It's where you can manage all the users, so active users. So the setup gives you 25 licenses, E5 developer license for you to try out. And when you setting up security roles in the systems, I go through them in future videos, more advanced videos when we're talking about security roles and all that. Just want to point that out. This is the first main account there, so I'm just gonna show you here. So this is the name, the fictitious name I've put it, and here is where you set up licenses. Like for example, at this moment, I've got these licenses. So when I show more videos about getting Dynamics 365 licenses, trial account access, I will show you a bit, we'll start to show a little bit more licenses here where you tick the boxes. Yeah, so this is more to show you how to get a developer account for you to get the ground to make a start on getting other trial accounts on Dynamics 365. Okay, hope you enjoyed and watch the next videos. Bye for now.